Hello, I am Dr. Sigar Kanti, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Government First Grade College, Kyarpuram, Bangalore. In this video, we discuss Rolle's theorem. The statement of Rolle's theorem is let f of x be a function defined on closed interval AB such that the first condition is f of x is continuous on closed interval AB. And the second condition is differentiable on open interval AB. Third condition is f of a equal to f of b. These are the three conditions. Then the theorem states that there exists a point C belongs to AB such that f dash of C is equal to 0. Okay. The derivative of f of x at x equal to C is equal to 0. This C belongs to the open interval AB. So first we discuss this theorem geometrically. First of all, it is continuous, means that the curve is continuous. It is differentiable, that is, it must be a smooth curve. Third condition is f of a is equal to f of b, then there exists a point. So, geometrically discussing, what I do is I will go to, these are the figures. See here in this figure, this is the figure. Here we have x equal to a and x equal to b. This is the curve f of x. See here, the curve is continuous. Okay, the curve is continuous from a to b. And the curve is differentiable. That is, the curve is smooth curve. And here we have f of a. This is our f of a. And this is our f of b. So that is here f of a is equal to f of b. This function satisfying the conditions of Rolle's theorem. Then, see here there is a point. At this point, we can draw a tangent to the curve which is parallel to x-axis. What is the meaning of differentiation of f of x with respect to x at a point, say x equal to a? It is nothing but the slope of the tangent drawn to the curve at that point. So here, this is the tangent we have drawn to the curve, and here this tangent making an angle 0 with the positive direction of x-axis. Therefore, the slope of this straight line, that is tan theta, tan 0 is equal to 0. That means here f dash of c equal to 0. The tangent is parallel to x-axis. Its slope is equal to 0. That is f dash of x at x equal to c is equal to 0. Okay. Similarly, here also we have another type of the curve here. This is x equal to a, x equal to b, and this is the curve y f of x. Okay, this is the curve f of x. And here we can observe that the function is continuous. Okay, function is continuous. And the curve is smooth, therefore it is differentiable in the open interval AB. And here we can observe that this is the point where we can draw the tangent parallel to x-axis. That is, slope of this tangent is equal to 0. That means here f dash of x equal to 0 at this point. That is, this is the point C where that is f dash of C is equal to 0. And here this point need not be only one point. There will be many such points here. See, this is the figure x equal to a, and this is our x equal to b. And the curve is like this. This is our curve f of x. Okay. And the curve is continuous here. And if we observe that the curve is smooth curve, that means differentiable. This curve is differentiable. And here this is our f of a and this is our f of b. So f of a is equal to f of b. This is satisfying all the three conditions of Rolle's theorem. F of x is continuous in the closed interval AB. F of x is differentiable in the open interval AB. F of a equal to f of b. Then there exists here. There is one point is here. At this point, we can draw the tangent parallel to x-axis. That is, at this point, f dash of x equal to 0. That is, f dash c equal to 0. And one more point is here. At this point also, we can draw the tangent to the curve which is parallel to x-axis. That is f dash of c equal to 0. One more point is here. At this point also we can draw the tangent to the curve which is parallel to x-axis. That is f dash of c equal to 0. So that is here. If f of x is a function defined on the closed interval AB, if those three conditions are satisfied, that is first condition is f of x is continuous on the closed interval AB. Second condition is f of x is differentiable in the open interval AB. Third condition is f of A is equal to f of B. Then there exists a point C belongs to the open interval AB such that f dash of C equal to 0. This is the Rolle's theorem. Okay. Now here we prove this mathematically, analytically. So here f of x is continuous on AB, and we know that every continuous function is bounded. That is f of x is bounded, and also if a function is bounded, then it attains its bounds at least once. Okay, so that is here f of x is continuous on AB means implies f of x is bounded and attains its bounds. Now here let capital M and small m be the least upper bound and greatest lower bound of the function f of x. Okay. Now consider the cases. Case 1, let m is equal to n, upper bound is equal to lower bound. So least upper bound is equal to the greatest lower bound. Lower bound and upper bound are same means f of x must be a constant quantity. So if f of x is constant quantity, then if I differentiate this, I will get it's equal to 0. That is f dash of x equal to differentiation of a constant quantity, it is equal to 0. So that is here for all the points x, f dash of x equal to 0. Okay. Case 2 I will consider, suppose this capital M is not equal to m. So that is greatest lower bound and the least upper bound, they are different. Then at least one of this capital M or small m is different from f of a equal to f of b. Either f of a, these two are equal. This is the given condition. So that is m is not, small m is not equal to f of a, or capital M is not equal to f of a. So that is, let me take capital M is not equal to f of a, and f of a is nothing but f of b. This is given condition. Now, since fx attains its bounds, there exists, attains its bounds means there exists at least one point, such that one point, some say C, such that f dash of C is equal to capital M. Okay, function attains its bounds means there exists at least one point, such that f of that point is equal to capital M. So that is yes, such that f of c is equal to capital M. Now, f of x is less than or equal to m because m is the upper bound here. F of x is less than or equal to m. And here we have taken this capital M is equal to f of c we have taken. Okay. Now, left hand derivative, consider left hand derivative. Left hand derivative is at c, that L f dash of c is given by limit h tends to 0. F of c minus h minus f of c divided by minus h. Okay. Now here c minus h minus f of c. We have f of c is equal to capital M, and f of c equal, this is the maximum value here. This is the maximum value. And this may be equal to capital M or may be less than capital M. Okay. Because C is the point where f of c equal to M, and for remaining all those points, f of x is less than or equal to M. So this is equal to M, this is less than or equal to M. Therefore, the numerator becomes less than or equal to 0. That means it may be negative quantity. So that is less than 0 or equal to 0. If this is equal to 0, then we are getting its value equal to 0. If it is less than 0, then that means numerator is negative, denominator is also negative. Negative by negative is a positive quantity. Therefore, we write this is greater than or equal to 0. And what about the right hand derivative? R f dash of a. So here I'll write this as C, okay, I have taken the point C, or f dash of C is equal to, by the definition, right hand derivative definition, f of C plus h minus f of C divided by h. See, this f of C is equal to m, this is the highest value of the function. And this f of C plus h is always less than or equal to m. This is equal to m, this is less than or equal to m. Therefore, this quantity becomes less than or equal to 0. Okay, that means this is negative 0 or negative. If it is equal to 0, then we are getting it is equal to 0. If this is less than 0, negative, denominator is positive. Negative by positive is a negative quantity, that is less than 0. So, therefore, limit of f of C plus h minus f of C divided by h as h tends to 0 is less than or equal to 0. So, here given that the function is differentiable in the open interval AB, and C belongs to the open interval AB, therefore f dash C must exist. F dash C exists means left hand derivative must be equal to the right hand derivative. So that is here f dash of C is equal to L f dash of A, and which is equal to R of f dash of. These two must be same. Left hand derivative is equal to the right hand derivative. So that means here what is left hand derivative here? It is greater than or equal to 0. What is right hand derivative is this is less than or equal to 0. So that is here f dash is greater than or equal to 0 and f dash is less than or equal to 0. These two are possible only when f dash of C is equal to 0. So that is we have proved that f dash of C is equal to 0. Okay. Now, see what happens if those conditions are not satisfied. Geometrically we discuss. Okay. See here, this is the figure. We can observe the figure. The function is not continuous. Okay. This is the function, the graph of the function. This is x equal to a, x equal to b, f of a, f of b. Here we have f of a is equal to f of b. Okay. And the curve is discontinuous here. That is this point to this point there is no curve. The function is discontinuous. So that means this is not satisfying the condition of the Rolle's theorem. And here we are not getting any point such that f dash of C equal to 0. F dash of C is not equal to 0. So we can draw the tangent from this point to this point, similarly this point to this point. But here there is no curve here. It is not possible to draw the tangents at this region. Means there is no point C such that f dash of C equal to 0. This is not satisfying the conditions of a Rolle's theorem. Next one, consider one more figure. A similar figure here. Here also we have the function is discontinuous. Function is discontinuous. F of a equal to f of b. But here is discontinuous. It is not possible to draw any tangents to the curve which are parallel to x-axis. So that is here. There is no point C such that f dash of C equal to 0. And consider one more figure here. This is x equal to a, this is x equal to b, and this is the curve f of x. And it looks like f of x is continuous. From a to b, the function is continuous. But at this point, see this is the point here. At this point, the function is not differentiable. Okay, the function is not differentiable. So that means here this is not satisfying the conditions of Rolle's theorem. Okay, and here we are unable to find a point C such that f dash of C is equal to 0. Okay, so that is this in this figure. This is not satisfying the conditions of Rolle's theorem. Now I will consider one more example. See in this figure, x equal to a, x equal to b. This is our f of a, this is our f of b. Here the curve, the function is continuous in the closed interval AB. And the function is differentiable in the open interval AB. But here, this is our f of a, this is our f of b. So f of a is not equal to f of b. This is not satisfying the third condition of the Rolle's theorem. Here also we are unable to draw a tangent to this curve which is parallel to x-axis. That means here also we are unable to get a point C belong to the open interval AB such that f dash of C is equal to 0. Okay. And here these conditions are only the sufficient conditions, not the necessary conditions. So now, not the necessary condition means if f dash of C is equal to 0, then it doesn't mean that the function must be continuous, the function must be differentiable, f of a must be equal to f of a. This is not true. Now, let us consider some of the figures here. Okay, I will consider one figure. Yeah, this is the figure. See here, this is the curve of the function fx. Here, starting from this, ends with here, it discontinues here. Again, start from this point here, it goes up to this point here. Again, it is discontinuous here. Again, starts here, it will come here. Then it will go like this. Maybe this is the shape of the function. Okay. So here, see the function is discontinuous. Here and here discontinuous. Function is discontinuous in the closed interval AB. And here see this is the point here. At this point it is not possible to draw any tangent here. That means here the function is not differentiable at this particular point. Function is not continuous. Function is not differentiable. And this is my f of a. This is my f of b. So f of a is not equal to f of b. This is not satisfying any of the conditions of Rolle's theorem. So that is all these three conditions are not satisfied, even though see there is a point here. This is the point here. At this point we can draw the tangent to the curve, and this is parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. Therefore, at this point we have f dash of c is equal to 0. Okay, so here we have f dash of c equal to 0. There exists a point c belongs to AB. F dash of c equal to 0, but the function is not continuous in the closed interval AB. Function is not differentiable in the open interval AB, and f of a is not equal to f of b. That is the conditions of Rolle's theorem are sufficient conditions, but not the necessary conditions. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll stop here.